So it's just been confirmed that the first DLC fighter for All-Star Battle R is going to be revealed in about a couple days. As such, I've decided to release a little predictions video because, well, it seems like the last opportunity I can make a full-on prediction video for all 4 fighters, so let's get right into that. So first off, All-Star Battle Poochie, I do not think he's going to be part of this season pass. It's been confirmed that he's being given away for free, and since you have to pay into the season pass, it kind of seems weird that they would just have him as part of the season pass. So no, he's his own standard free DLC thing. He's not part of the season pass. Next up, and probably the most important question, who is this first fighter going to be? Well, I think we can narrow it down by doing a little figuring regarding which part this character could potentially come from. Now, spoiler alert for a little thing that's been data mined from the game, but it seems that one of the characters has already been confirmed, and that, of course, is Weather Report. Which isn't too much of a surprise, since I think everybody saw this coming. He's the last one from the main Part 6 group that has yet to be playable in this game, so, not much of a surprise there. Now, given how very particular they've been about Part 6 content for this game in particular, it seems unlikely that he's going to be the first new character revealed for the Season Pass, because, the last half of the Part 6 anime has yet to even be fully announced, so I think it's safe to say that Weather Report is a bit of a ways out. So maybe the 3rd or 4th character for the Season Pass rather than the 1st or 2nd. So I think that means that it's not going to be any character from Part 6. I'm also going to knock out Parts 3 and 4, mainly because I feel like they're already at a pretty solid place with the base game. They've got all the characters, all the main characters, and some of the main or most popular antagonist characters. So I think, barring maybe a random inclusion of like Endduel, I think that's it for parts 3 and 4. I think we're not getting any characters from those parts. Part 5 is also one that I think they're probably going to wait a little bit on for new characters because, while it's a popular part and there are a few characters from there that could get in and that I think are likely to get in, I think that it's a bit too soon considering the last few characters. It got 3 characters in the base game. 3 brand new characters in the base game. That's nuts. So yeah, I think they might want to wait on that and not have it as the first new character. I would also like to knock out parts 1 and 8 because I feel like part 1 is pretty much solid as far as characters can go. There are a few characters that you could pull from, but nothing that would be super major. The kind of characters that you'd really want to put money down for. And Part 8, I get the feeling that Part 8 is something they're going to want to wait on a little bit. Maybe it could be either the second character or the last character of this Season Pass. Or if there's a Season Pass 2 or something like that, maybe you could get a character there. I think that to have a Part 8 character as the first character revealed for this Season Pass would be a little weird. Of course, I do still think there's going to be a Part 8 character revealed at some point. But as far as the first DLC Season Pass character goes, I really don't think that's happening. So that just leaves us with Parts 2 and 7. I think Part 7 has a lot of potential for new characters. Lots of sort of important characters that would make for great movesets, but given that we already got Diego added in the base game, I think they may want to wait on that a little bit. I think there's a good chance we can get a Part 7 character, but I don't think it's going to be the first character they reveal for the Season Pass. Of course, I'd love to be wrong because there are plenty of characters from Part 7 that would make for amazing movesets, but I just don't feel like it's likely. So that would just leave us with Part 2, which has been the only part, aside from Part 8, that hasn't gotten a new character for this game. And I think you already know where I'm going with this, but I think the only character that would make the most sense for the first character revealed for the Season Pass would be, of course, Stroheim. Stroheim is one of the few characters that I feel was truly missing from this game. Right up there with Weather Report and maybe Alternate Universe Diego, but I think more so akin to Weather Report. He would make the most sense because given that he's a very fan favorite character, I could see him being one of the biggest reasons as to why you should buy the Season Pass. This is a character that people would really, really want. Sort of on a similar level to Old Joseph or normal Kira. He's the kind of character that really should have been in the base game to begin with, yet he just wasn't for whatever reason. So it would make the most sense to me if he is the first character for the Season Pass. Next, let's talk about characters that aren't the first for the Season Pass. I feel that the second Season Pass character may be someone from either Part 5 or Part 7. As far as Part 5 goes, I think it's really down to two characters, either Abakio or Risotto Nero. Like, those seem to be the big characters that come up when it comes to another Part 5 character. I mean, I know we got a lot of Part 5 characters, so I don't expect that we'll get both of them, but, I mean, I'd really like to get both of them, but if I had to put my bets on one, it would probably be Abakio. I think he has a lot of potential for a moveset that would make him very unique from other fighters. I think Risotto Nero's biggest problem is that his stand is it's very hard to make a moveset for something that is basically just a proximity, instantly kills you kind of deal. Like how do you even do that? I mean, there are crazier movesets that have been made for sure, and I think it could work, but I think Abakio just has the more interesting moveset, so I just that's why I put my bets behind him instead of Risotto Nero. And as far as Part 7 goes, again, like, there's plenty of characters they could choose. I think Hot Pants would make for a cool character, Wekapipo. Maybe they could also include Alternate Universe Diego. I mean, that's a character that I think would work really well in a game like this. I mean, I thought he would be included as one of the final characters, but, I guess I was wrong on that one. But I think that there's still a possibility. Like, if Part 4 Jotaro can get in this game, then I feel that Alternate Universe Diego is also very possible. Another character that would work well is Ringo Rodigan. I mean, his whole gimmick would be kind of hard. Like, I guess it would be more like a counter character where he would, like, his counter would rewind time. Because, like, that's the whole thing with the battle. Like, he gets hit with an attack that would really hurt him, and then he just rewinds time in order to kind of negate that. So having a counter, like, that would be perfect for a counter move. And, of course, he'd have a pistol, and, it would be really cool. I think it'd be really cool. It would work really well for something like this. The third character for the Season Pass, I think, is most likely going to be Weather Report, because, I mean, well, we already know that Weather Report's coming to the game. We already know that, I mean, there's a lot of Part 6 stuff that has yet to appear in this game in any form. We have All-Star Battle Poochie coming to the game soon as a free update. Of course, we got Weather Report now. There's the Kennedy Space Center stage, which was taken out from All-Star Battle R, but is most likely going to return alongside Weather Report and All-Star Battle Poochie. I think it's also likely that we might get a Part 6 Jotaro alt for Part 4 Jotaro, if not a clone character just with, like, new voice lines and maybe some sort of new effects or interactions here and there. I think it's more likely a costume than a full-on clone character, but I think we might actually get something for Part 6 Jotaro. And as for the fourth and final character, assuming this is the end of the DLC and we're not getting anything else, I think they would want to go out on a Part 8 character. And of course, I've said before, I think it's going to be Toru, because, I mean, by the point at which we are theorized to get this last character, it would be sometime in April or May. So that's a really far way out, and by that time, I think that's enough leeway to not consider Part 8 like a super spoiler that you're not allowed to spoil, in the same vein as Part 6 for this game, coinciding with the anime. So I think we are going to get a Part 8 character, and it's probably going to be Toru. Of course, there's also the possibility that we might get something like, say, a second variant of Part 8 Josuke. Like, we have a version that has exploding bubbles and go beyond, and his stand looks a little different to reflect how it looks like later in the series. I think that would be pretty cool, though it would be kind of sad if the only new character we get for Part 8 is another version of Josuke. But, yeah, I think we're probably going to get a Part 8 character at some point, and I think it's going to be Toru. So anyway, that's my prediction. If you have any predictions, be sure to let me know in the comments. And I think I can speak for a lot of people when I say that, I mean, it's pretty nice to see where All-Star Battle R is. Like, it's been really well received, and, it's actually a competitively viable game, and, rollback netcode aside, or lack thereof, it seems to be pretty well received. So I'm really happy for that. Anyway, that's the end of my video. I'll see you guys whenever there's something interesting to talk about. Most likely in a couple days with the new character reveal or whatever they're revealing for this game. So Yeah, that's the end of the video. I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye.